For Teacher Appreciation Week, a lot of teachers in our building give the opportunity for students to express appreciation towards teachers through different things. Traditionally, it's called like a staffogram. Then I made ones this year that are thank you teachers with, little memes on them about teachers for students to be able to share. And I never force students to write them for teachers. But I encourage them to. And it's interesting, sometimes you get some pretty funny ones that are not going to be delivered to said teachers. It seems like students will take an opportunity for catharsis to, write a note that's not really thanking them, but dragging them. So I just keep those in a separate drawer and read them every once in a while to laugh about it. But I, get some from my students, and it's always really like energizing this time of the year to hear from students about what they're enjoying and about your class or about you as a teacher. So I'm going to read two of phrases from some of the ones that I got, just because I think it speaks to, I truly believe that we have to meet the students as people first, right? That they're people with needs and need to be valued, need to have their basic necessities, need to feel welcome, those types of things. And when you meet students in that space and in that way, and that's how you connect your classroom and the way that you teach, I think it makes a lot of the other stuff easy, right? Whether it's classroom management or engagement in learning or different things, like when you invest in them, when you need them to produce, they're more likely to go through that. And so one student thanked me for being a role model, father figure, companion, and open-minded teacher to everyone in the school, even if they are not my students. The most value the student has gotten from Bellevue has been learning how to be an accepting individual, and they've learned that in my class. She aspires to be someone with open arms like me, and thank me for everything I do. So I definitely try to, I believe that all students are my students. Like, all students should be every teacher's students. We're a community, and we need to have ownership over student well-being. And so even if it's students I don't know, if they just come into my class because they have friends, or I just meet them in the hallway, or I meet them through other stuff, I want to engage. I want to try to learn their name. I want to learn about them. I want to say hi to them every time I see them, and really kind of build that community. So thank you to that student that said that. That was really meaningful and appreciated. Another student said, "There are no words that can describe how much you've influenced my life since I met you. You've supported me since the very beginning and helped me to realize what I want to do with my life. Thank you. I have learned that helping people and fighting for social justice in a country that is not mine, but that I love with all my heart. You have taught me that no matter who you are and where you come from, you can always make change. You're my role model, and I couldn't be more thankful with you for being there for me constantly. It means a lot, and you'll always be my favorite teacher." I think there's nothing really better than hearing that from a student that we get to spend a lot of time in students' lives, even if we only have them for a year. That's at least 180 hours that you're spending with that student in a shared space. And no, it's not one-on-one all the time, but to be able to have a lasting impact on someone and to help them realize what they want to do and where they want to spend their energy and spend their focus is huge. I had teachers that did that for me. I talked about it in the previous video, and it's amazing to be able to pay that forward. So, if you don't have something like this in your school, I encourage you to start it. It's a really simple way to see the value of the work when we can't always see it in the day-to-day. But being able to hear from students is going to be huge. So I hope all of you are getting messages like this, and that you're able to relish in it and get re-energized to finish this year strong and continue changing the world. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.